is everyone doing? Once again, here I am back once again online and on fire and everything else, as we got a lot to talk about, in which I just wanted to fill you in on some of the things that I've been up to, not only for myself but just other type of things. But as you can see, there's been a lot of especially in this franchise, there's been a lot of signings over the last couple of days. Jeff Locke of the Packers signs a 1-year, $660,000 contract. Le'Veon Bell of the Steelers signs a 7-year, $83.5 million contract. Des Bryant re-signed with the Cowboys for $89.7 million. The Broncos re-signed Von Miller to a 7-year deal, $88.3 million. Marcel Darius of the Bills, and formerly of Alabama, signed a 7-year, $93.6 million contract with the Buffalo Bills, with no doubt is going to probably really secure his career with the Bills. Roy Hulu Jr. signs just a 1-year deal, $740,000 with the Philadelphia Eagles. And of course, Alabama's own Julio Jones signs with the Atlanta Falcons a 6-year, $63 million contract. And no doubt that's going to come in mighty handy right there. As you can see, some of the other guys that did sign also. And then re-sign, yep, a lot of re-signings with the team. Nobody franchise tag. Of course, that generally comes at the end of the year for that to happen. There were some trades that did happen in the preseason in week 1, week 2. The Bills traded Ryan Nassib to the Rams. The Steelers traded their strong safety Shamarko Thomas to the Broncos. The Broncos traded Kayvon Webster to the Steelers for Shamarko Thomas. And then the Broncos also traded some draft picks, and the Cowboys did also. And the 49ers traded Marcus Martin to the Rams, as the Rams also traded Stedman Bailey to the 49ers. But this career is a little bit different. This is of a coach of my own design. I named him Coach Bama, in which the story on this young man was that he was a longtime offensive coordinator. Not only started in high school, was one of the really early ends of working with Chip Kelly of the Oregon Ducks, and when he was offensive coordinator, and then really opened things up with the Oregon Ducks. And then of course then he went to LSU, was the offensive coordinator for so many years over there. And then of course then came yes, Andrew, long time no see, my friend. Old. Oh, okay. I'm old now. Okay. Drew. Oh, I love you too, buddy. But the word on him is that he was a long-time offensive coordinator when Nick Saban was at LSU. And then, of course, when Nick went to Alabama, he followed him there also and was the offensive coordinator for Nick Saban through the tenure. And then he got an opportunity to be the head coach at the Minnesota Vikings, so he jumped at it and became the head coach last season. Of course, the Vikings struggled. They did not quite have the personnel for the offense that he likes to run, which is that whole Chip Kelly spread option attack. And so the Vikings went 7-9 last season, and the Vikings decided 7-9 was not good enough, so they went ahead and let him go. So there were many teams buying for this young man's services, and he ended up signing with the Cincinnati Bengals after Cincinnati let Marvin Lewis go. And So, needless to say, yeah, but there are some big time coaches elsewhere. Tomlin still with the Steelers in this game. John Harbaugh still with the Ravens with a record 78-52-1. Mike Pettine still with the Cleveland Browns. Of course, this is the game we're going to see today, which is Cincinnati Bengals against the Cleveland Browns. And then, of course, Coach Bama at 10-9 record on the season so far. 7-9, but 3-0 start with the Bengals this year. He's off to a fantastic start already. And then Jeff Fisher went from the Rams to the Texans, and right now his career run is 168-160-1. Then Ken Wisenhunt with the Titans, 57-74. Chuck Pagano with the Colts at 46-24, and then Demetrius Turner, first year with the Jags, as he is 2-1 right now, and as he is still early in the season. Rex Ryan with the Bills at 60-57, and of course Griffin Murphy at 12-7-1. Sean Easton, the new head coach of the Dolphins, off to a good 2-1 start for him, and Nicholas Gove is the new head coach of the Jets at 1-2. Andy Reid at Kansas City, he is 161-113-1 right now. Jack Del Rio 71-87. Gary Kubiak 68-76 in his career with the Broncos, and Mike McCoy 31-22 so far with the Chargers. And then as you check out the NFC North, John Fox still with the Bears at 124-103. Mike McCarthy with the Packers at 111-52-1. Jim Caldwell 48-35 with the Lions, and new head coach with the Vikings, Paul Ranson, finally got his first win last week to go 1-2 so far this season. Lovie Smith with the Buccaneers, a good start for them too, as he is 95-84. Ron Rivera with the Panthers at 43-39, and then Brady Leland with the Saints 15-6, and then Dan Quinn of the Falcons at 12-8, and then Jason Garrett of the Cowboys 56-38. Chip Kelly with the Philadelphia Eagles 30-21-1, and then Jay Gruden with the Redskins at 10-25, just absolutely struggling. And then Tomas Single with the Giants at 1-2, and then in the West, Pete Carroll 1 win away from 100 wins in his career at 99-67 with the Seahawks. And then Bruce Arians with the Cardinals at 28-23. Jim Tomsula with the 49ers 8-11. And then Ryan Mack, new head coach of the Rams. Not a good start for him at 0-3 right now. So, and to say that there has been some really heck of a start to the season already. Unbelievable start. Right now, we really can't really say who's been more in tune with this new offense. Andy Dalton certainly has, already thrown for 907 yards, 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. 73-yard touchdown passes has been his longest this year. Gianni Brandon, young rookie out of Tennessee, 469 so far, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception. A.J. McCarron with 23 yards, and Robert Griffin III with 15 yards so far in his career. And then Jeremy Hill, a lot of people were wondering if this offense was going to be, work out for him. And as you can see, it certainly has. All right. All right. You have to go? Almost bedtime? Well, I love you, buddy. No, I love you more. So, Sammy Hill certainly has taken advantage of this. 456 rushing yards, 7 touchdowns right now. Giovanni Bernard, 143 yards, 1 touchdown. Chris Ivory, 14 carries, 60 yards. And then Stanley Helveli, 26. A.J. McCarron with 13. And Gianni Brandon, only with a yard, but that was a big yard for his first touchdown in the NFL. Then A.J. Green, 21 catches on the season so far, 377 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tyler Eifert, 215 and 2 touchdowns. Earl Bennett, young man from Vanderbilt, 203 and 1 touchdown. And Jeremy Hill, 11 catches, 147 yards, and 1 touchdown. And then Rashad Thomas, young man out of Georgia, 12 catches, 144 yards. He hasn't found the end zone as of yet. Andre Caldwell, 7 catches, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kobe Hamilton, 2 catches, 81 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And one of those went for 70 yards and a touchdown. And then the second one was 11-yard touchdown pass, which has how he has gotten 2 catches for 81 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then Giovanni Bernard, 5 catches, 66 yards. Tyler Croft, 4 catches, 42 yards, and a touchdown. Jake Murphy, 2 catches, 28 yards, and Ivory, 2 catches for 26 so far. So that's really what everybody has done so far. And then checking out the injury report right now, we did have some injuries the last couple of weeks. And with the and Geno Atkins, he will be back after this week with that dislocated ankle. He will be back and ready to go the next week. And then Robert Griffin III already on the IR for the season with a pectoral tear, as his season is done. So not only was he a new signee to the team, but then he gets injured in garbage time against the Washington Redskins. So the first game of the season, the Bengals really fought hard in this game as they beat the Steelers 55-52, rallying from 52-38 to win the game. And then against the Redskins, it was no contest. Cincinnati had it well in control, 62-27. And then the same against the Ravens, even though not much scoring really happened until the second quarter in that game. But the Ravens fall victim, 51-21. So another road game for the Bengals against the Browns. And then week 5 against the New England Patriots, and that defense, which so far through 3 games has only given up 30 points so far in the first 3 weeks of the season. And then a much deserved bye week, and then we deal with the Browns on the Thursday night matchup at week 7 on the road to the boys. Week 8, week 9 the Eagles, week 10 rematch with the Steelers at home, then on the road to Oakland, and then home against the Ravens again, then home against the Jets, then on the road against the Dolphins and the Giants, and then the Texans, last home game in week 16, and then you got the Bills on the road to end the season. And then where that will put us really in the whole talk of playoff picture and everything else, we don't know that yet. And as you can see in the AFC North, the Bengals perfect 3-0 start right now, with the Steelers and the Browns at 1-2 and the Ravens 0-3. So it's going to be an interesting game, needless to say. That's how we're really looking forward to everything. And the only reason I'm looking is for... Okay. No. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to First Energy Stadium, which it will be Cleveland against the Cincinnati Bengals once again. And of course, my playbook already set in motion. Hey, what's up, Brian? What have you been up to, my friend? I see the beard is looking oh so good on your picture. So the Bills against the Browns, with Coach Bama as the head coach of the Cincinnati Bengals after his 1 year with the Minnesota Vikings. And in case you were not here for the start of what I was talking about, Ryan, Coach Bama was a character I made of my own design. Offensive coordinator, pretty much takes after the old Chip
Hello,
Kelly.
everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Takes after the old.
In today's matchup, we've got a pair of wide receivers who certainly want to be targeted throughout the game. It's Bo's Browns going up against Green's Beagles.
All right.
Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 4 matchup.
Lee's got the football on the tee, and we are ready to get this thing started.
All right, so the Browns.
The Bengals are back deep, waiting for the kick return.
Giovanni Bernard, 4 returns, 117 yards. Average start for him is 29. Like they said, 29. And we are killing the announcers. Yeah, we don't need the announcers. So everything good on your end, my friend? I assume so. I'm going to trim everything down to about 50%. And if you still can't understand me at that point, let me know. Alright, so we are ready to go. Cleveland against the undefeated Bengals. And away we go. So the Bengals, nice block on the edge. Oh, nice block again. And a great return out to the 41-yard line. Nice 28-yard return for Caldwell. Andre Caldwell, young man out of Florida. And that is what Andy Dalton has done so far this season. 907 yards, 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Of course, he has not thrown an interception in the other last 2 ball games. So that is a good thing. Awesome. Well, then I will definitely have to check him out. Yes, it feels good to be back on the mic once again, and the whole getting ourselves ready for the new year. So there's the fake, and Dalton going for A.J. Green. What a catch! Right off the bat, 52 yards. Right down to the 7-yard line. Holy smokes, what a catch. Just absolutely smoked number 23. No chance he had in defending against A.J. Green. And a fantastic start there is Coach Bama. Happy with what he just saw. Yes, they are wearing the pink jersey, pink everything for the month of October. And there's a handoff to Jeremy Hill, and he gets close to the 2-yard line. A lot of questions on this young man, whether he would be the right fit for this Oregon offense. And he has filled that very well. Not only is he number 1 in rushing right now, he also leads the NFL in touchdowns with 7. And, well, somebody jumped early, and it looks like it will probably be against the defense. No offsides against Danny Shelton. No, they will just mark it half the distance, which is pretty much 1 yard. And that's also a new wrinkle. A new wrinkle. A lot of hard counts. Oh, Dalton could not get away. Could not get rid of the ball in time, and Shelton gets his revenge. And there's Mike Pettine, the head coach of the Cleveland Browns. So 3rd and goal from the 8. goes. Going for Bennett, and it's knocked down by Williams, number 36. So 4th and goal, and yep, as Bama said this early on, if we have the opportunity for the points, we will take it. But it's certainly not what he wants. But they'll take the early 3 points on the field goal with 11:39 here in the first quarter, and not much going on there. So the defense holds as they drove it down to about the 12-yard line, and then the Cleveland Browns fumbled the ball. So turnover by the Browns gives the ball back to the Bengals. And there's a quick pass to Croft, and nice catch. Andy Dalton up to 2 out of 3, 58 yards. Croft, his first catch for 6 yards. As they really started off well with the big 52-yard pass from A.J. Green, from Andy Dalton to A.J. Green. And quick pass, a lot of traffic in there. Thomas could not hang on to it. There is the defense of the Browns, McDonald, Shelton, and then, of course, Harvis Mingo. Man, you absolutely have to keep your eye on then Joe Hayden and Thurs-Mon Williams, who really has the tough assignment of A.J. Green most of this afternoon. And there's a pass right to A.J. Green and a first down. So 3 for 5, 68 yards. Is Andy Dalton right now. So quick hike. And there, did he get it? And looks like, and they did give it to him. So 15-yard pickup, nice pass, nice catch, keeping both feet in. As you can see it right there on the replay. Heck of a catch there. Nice job keeping the feet in bounds. Remember, in the pros, it is 2 feet inbounds, not the one that they do in college. And there goes, heck of a try there, as he was looking for Andre Caldwell. And Dalton said, it was going to be a learning experience with new coach, new offense and everything, but so far it seems like Andy Dalton has really fit in well with this offense. Nice blocking there. Nice first down for Jeremy Hill. Only his second carry, up to 15 yards. But Jeremy Hill has certainly fit in well with this offense right now. So handoff once again, just absolutely fantastic blocking by the offensive line, giving Jeremy Hill a lot of room. And I tell you, Jeremy Hill, heck of a runner he was at LSU, but he has certainly turned it up. So A.J. Green in motion. Dalton under pressure again, and this time Ray McDonald gets to him for the sack. So only the second sack, and there's the dog pound. Giovanni Bernard gets the carry, his first, and he will only get 1 yard. So 3rd and long right now. Oh, pressure right up the gut. And no chance for Dalton to even get anything on that pass. And he looked to be a little bit shaken up. So they will attempt a 43-yard field goal, and it's up, and it is good. So again, 2 field goals, 6 points. Certainly not what the coach wants, but when you're dealing with the Battle of Ohio, Cincinnati and Cleveland, well, you better take what you can get at this point. So nothing doing for the Cleveland offense. 3 and out. And Johnny Manziel is their quarterback. So kind of coming up the gut. Oh, trying to thread the needle to the tight end. Incomplete pass there. Nice defense there by the. They were trying to find Croft once again. Whitner with the nice defense. Nice blocking there. Jeremy Hill carrying it for a nice gain as he continues to just, I'll tell you, he looks so much more improved than he did last season with Marvin Lewis as the head coach. So first down the Croft again, and a big time first down, and we are down to the 2 minutes. 2 minutes here in the first. So yep, Coach Bama telling his team what he wants. Again, same setup. And ooh, well, maybe we shouldn't have thread the needle there. 2nd down and 10. 1:26 left to go here in the first. So excellent start. And there's a nice catch by A.J. Green. 6 of 12, 104 yards for Dalton already. He's already at 1,000 passing yards this season. This is only the 4th game of the season. If he keeps this up, he is really going to be, he may be breaking some records. Indeed. Right in the middle. Interception. And that is Irving with the interception, and Dalton's 6th interception of the season with 41 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And man, because of that turnover, Cleveland turns it into a touchdown. So 7-6, the Browns in the lead. And this is where you really kind of lean a bit on your guys, just a bit. You know, maybe the first few games of the season, well, definitely against the Steelers was the ultimate test, winning that one by 3. But then the next 2 games were not really remotely close. So Hill, 6 carries, 43 yards. He's averaging 5 yards a carry right now. So he's really, as Coach Bama likes to say, pounding the rock, just from a different perspective. And Hill is wrapped up after a nice gain of 5. So again, I mean, just 2 enough, 5 yards every time. That is going to really demoralize the defense in nothing flat. And just got the ball away for the incomplete. So not a sack. As they were hopefully looking to maybe find Thomas. And the Cleveland fans really Really, oh, what a play by the defense there. So they will have no choice. So Huber will come out and pump this one away. And nice tackle there by number 29, making sure he did not get too far on that return. So quickly look at see if we did have any injuries. Oh, DJ Mack, our defensive tackle, turf toe, he's out for the game. Oh boy. And for the Browns, oh boy, it is a who's who of who's hurt right now. With Tyler Lockett, he's out for chest to be determined so far. Dwayne Bowe is out for the game with a dislocated shoulder. Lex Hilliard out with a dislocated ankle. Randy Starks out. Isaiah Crowell out 2 weeks. Nick Foles out 3 weeks. And Phil Taylor out 5 weeks for the Browns. So, yeah, the injury bug is not exactly helping anybody out right now. And another fumble by the Browns. So the Bengals recover. So that's already 3 turnovers in the game here in the first half. And Andre Smith guilty of jumping just a tad too early. So false start. Oh, nice catch there in stride. Thomas Green with a nice block downfield, but a fantastic pickup for Thomas as he caught that sucker in stride and just went with it. Andy Dalton, nice job getting it to him in stride, and boy, did he have some nice blocking downfield from AJ Green. As he caught this one and looked like he might take it to the house, but nice reaction by the Cleveland defense to make sure that did not happen. No, oh, incomplete there as Dalton was trying to find Andre Caldwell. And needless to say, they were not on the same page on that pass. So there is the Dalton right there catching Croft. In motion. Oh, heck of a tackle there for number 59 to prevent the touchdown. But nice shoestring tackle. But once again, stellar pass right there from Andy Dalton. And it looked like Croft was in there, but then number 59 just kind of made a nice grab. 3 catches, 49 yards for Croft right now. And the Bengals knocking on the door. So there's the, oh, Cleveland had that red. No chance for Jeremy Hill to go much of anywhere. So second down from the 5. The dog pound trying to get loud. And there is a flag. And it will be encroachment against the defense. And the dog pound not loving that. So moves the ball to the 3-yard line. So handoff to Hill, touchdown.